Hello and welcome everybody to our product review. This time it's not a quarterly one, but a special one because we are introducing data views. Basically, our brand new reporting system that we've been working on for 1 year. And I brought Martin again. Hi, Martin.
Hi,
So,
Tobias.
why did we introduce a new reporting system?
Yeah, the answer is quite easy. We would like to provide a flexible and fast way to see more data than that we have now in our system.
What's the technology behind it? So, I mean, we've been working on it for over a year, so technically there must have been something to it, right?
Yeah. And making a long story short, the technology behind is a cube structure that is based on BigQuery and it provides data that is aggregated, which allows us to build the reports really fast and give results really
Oh,
fast.
this is so cool. So reporting will be quicker and the user will be able to analyze larger amounts of data, I suppose, right? Which translates probably into longer time ranges.
Exactly. Fast and
Cool.
flexible.
So business impact basically is you can make smarter decisions and faster. What else?
Yeah, we will start with some reports to show this functionalities. As you can see here, we have some reports predefined, and you can easily filter the reports in the section. You can also mark the report as favorite for you, and you can also share reports later to other users in the system that you have defined. And to go in, you can inside of the report, you can work with the data. You can easily click in a cell to restrict a specific row that you would like to have and filter for it. As you can see, the result is really fast, and you can also remove columns and you can add
Oh, wait,
columns
wait, wait. That is
to the
so,
report.
so much at once. So the first thing I see is now I have access to data that I've never seen before, and like the creative set path or the creative type. So if you talk about creatives, these are dimensions that were missing beforehand. This is so cool. And now you're telling me you can filter it really, really quickly. Um, can I also customize it in a way that, I have my custom report?
Sure. Imagine you would like to remove some columns. You can easily remove the creative column or the creative set path column to have a more restricted and aggregated view on creative type.
Oh, and now I can see how creative type, how the link is performing.
Exactly.
This is so cool. Why do I see the link many times?
This is due to the months granularity. You can easily switch to day to see this creative link on a daily base, as you can see here.
Okay. And I see the filter advertiser ID. What's that?
Yeah, this is a pinned filter. Imagine you have a really restricted view on a specific advertiser. Then it totally makes sense to mark this filter as a pinned filter on the top of the report. You can easily bring this back by removing the pin, so you will have the advertiser as shown as a specific column in the report.
Okay. Show me, let's do one example. I want to see this month's data
Mhm.
by months and only see it for my retail advertiser.
Yeah, that's quite easy. This month is already selected. I have chosen the month granularity, and now let me refresh the page. And also restricting the advertiser is quite easy. As I explained before, you can easily grab the advertiser you would like to have and mark this as a filter, and then you will have restricted the view to the specific set of filter.
Very nice. And if I want to remove this because it's ugly, I can just pin it again.
Exactly. So you have pinned this advertiser on the top, and you have a clear view to the data shown here.
Very flexible. And what I like, it's like a path, it's a process. Step by step, you get to your data result by adding, removing columns. Wait, can I You just showed me how to remove columns. Can I add some?
Sure, it's quite easy. each model has a lot of columns behind, and you can easily add this in this menu. And let me add the category name, for example. Then you can select this column. And by the way, for the beginners, you need to have time to understand the model behind. So you need to navigate to each fields, but little by little you will learn the model, and then you will be really familiar with using the columns. So that's quite easy. And you can also change the order. Imagine this new column that you would like to add should be shown on the in the first column. So you can easily move this on the top and then show this report. Now you can see the category as a new column that I have added, and all figures
Wow.
are now drilled down by category.
This is so cool because this also is data I could never access beforehand
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
This is really nice. Now, if I want to export this because I want to send it to my manager, how do I do that?
Yes, as I showed before, you can see here the menu, and you can export this as a really easy CSV file, or you can export this as um, uh, uh, as data model to an API. So you can easily create this link for this data view, and then you can use this link to get exact the same data that we have seen here to an other API that integrates this data in this system.
And because I just chose as a time this month by month, the minute you execute this, you will have this month or last month or whatever dynamic time range. So you don't even need to, if you have automated exports or API calls, you don't even need to define the time range. This is
Okay.
very, very nice. So, thanks a lot for this. So now that I have an understanding of what's possible, I want to see more data that you can show me or that you're offering me. So go back to the overview, and
Mhm.
I would like to see the next report, which is probably the creative set performance by partner one.
Mhm. So let me double click on this, and then I will enter the report, which gives us a more detailed view.
Let me explain this. Usually in online marketing, you have a data structure. You have things like medium, or source, designating your traffic source. And then you have dimensions like campaign, which is some sort of content, like some sort of saying, okay, this is my specific campaign content, like my Christmas promotion or my whatever product group, whatever you have in this. And this usually translates to the creative set or the creative set path because you can have, creative set in creative set. And basically, what creative set performance by partner means is you have a campaign reporting, right? If you want. Like, I'm not,
Mhm.
campaign can mean a lot of things to many people, but this dimension that's in the creative set path, in the data structure, you never could access it beforehand. This is so nice.
And Tobias, I would say now it makes more sense to reflect this structure in our creative set path than before.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I want to do I want to see what we've done beforehand. So now I can see like how Google AdWords was performing for this creative set path. Now I want to remove the partner column. I want to remove the ad space column and replace it with a category.
Mhm. Let me do this in a little bit different way than before, because all of that what you have that you would like to achieve now can be done in this edit column report
Hmm.
dialog. First, you would like to remove the columns for partner and ad
Hmm.
space,
Yes.
and you would like to add another column, which is the category. Then
Yes.
I will move this here, and let me also rename the column to ad space category.
This is so nice.
So then I can preview my changes. You can see here, and then I can save my changes to make this persistent to this report.
Whoa, and now I see the channel, which channel performed how for which campaign, if you want to translate it like this in super simple terms. This is so powerful.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, what else is in store? What other reports or data views do we have?
Let's have a look. We also have the tracking detail overview report, for example.
Oh, I'm doing so many tracking implementations, and every time I'm talking to people, they're wondering like, "Oh, is it transmitted server side or was it browser side? Was it transmitted at all? Does it have a click ID? Does it have a session ID? For lifetime attribution, was the customer ID available? All of these questions, like, everything important for attribution. And this report offers all details that, are needed for attribution. So if you want, it's a health attribution tracking health report, right?
Yeah, I would also say you can also see some anomalies that could have in the tracking implementation, and it will be shown here. If someone missed some cookies, it will be shown here. Yeah.
This is so nice. And the first thing I see here that none of the advertisers is transmitting the click ID, which would be a red flag in real life. Now, we're working with demo data here, so since it's
Mhm.
demo data, I'm relaxed. Okay. So there was one more data view that we provide to our clients in the first step.
Yeah, it's the untracked conversion report.
I think I need to explain this as well, right?
Yeah.
Um, Sometimes tracking tags are executed and we couldn't do tracking because something was missing, like there was no conversion ID or order ID,
Mhm.
or it's a double conversion, so the same conversion was executed twice, or the conversion target is missing. And all those reasons you can see here. And now you can see for our retail advertisers, there were this month, 20, which is not an awful lot, 20 conversions that could not be tracked for those reasons. So basically, if you go in here and you see there's many conversions that have a missing conversion ID or a wrong conversion target, you can go back and investigate and make sure that you take measures, right?
Yes. And Tobias, I think when you change the tracking setting or implementation or something other, you will also see this impact here because then you can see that something is going terribly wrong, maybe with your configuration. So you can react to tracking issue.
Right. So I can also see how many untracked conversions I had on which day, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And
Can you show us? So I
on which,
think,
yes, let me change to day by the granularity. And
and
now,
can you remove the reason?
for sure. So you have a total number of untracked conversions per day.
Yes, so I just want the totals.
Mhm.
Oh, this is not too bad. I just have 2 days with untracked conversions. This is not too bad.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is demo data, obviously explains a lot, right?
Yes.
This is so cool. So, let me summarize. We have a faster system, and the advantage is you can really customize data and you can access data that you could never access beforehand, which is brilliant.
Mhm.
And it's a whole new technology behind it, and you can easily export it to an
And share
API,
and
share
share
it.
with other clients. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So this is quite a nice status, but thinking about it, I would guess there's much more data that Ingenious could show but isn't showing yet. So Martin, what are the next steps?
Yeah, totally true. It's just the beginning. So we will introduce more and more reports later. And also on the data platform itself, we will introduce more functions like period comparison. And so this comes once we have released this milestone, we will work on this new functionalities and give us this, I would say, next year.
Very nice. Very nice. So there will be a lot more releases, a lot of more data, and so this is only just the beginning.
Yeah.
Nice. So to sum it up, by the time you see this video, dear customers, you should go to UI and you should be able to see all the new data views and go and take a look yourself and just play around and see what your numbers will show you.
And we are looking forward to your feedback.
So thank you very much, and looking forward to new releases on data views, Martin.
Thank you.